Hey, what's going on? Johnny K, the Cheap Card Collector here, and today we're doing a video I haven't done before, but I want to start doing maybe every 3 to 6 months. My top 10 favorite cards that I own. As you know, I don't own anything super high end, but I own what I think is what a normal collector on a budget who would own, which is why I'm the Cheap Card Collector. So we'll start today. It's March of 2024, and we'll do it every quarter, and we'll see how my collection has evolved, and we'll go from there. This is not my top 10 most expensive cards or valuable cards. It is my top 10 favorite cards, although value does play a factor into it, as you'll see. So we'll get started. If you like what you see, like the channel, subscribe, comment. We love doing more stuff. We're almost at 100 followers. Going to give some free cards away once we get it, so tell your friends. We need one more follower and we'll be at the big 100. So let's get started. So my first card is an honorable mention, so I guess you can call this card 11. This is a 2025-26 Upper Deck Black booklet, and I don't like booklets because I hate storing them, but I have one booklet. This is of the LA Kings, so it's 6 jerseys from the LA Kings. Is it game worn? Certified? Yeah, it is game worn. Upper Deck is good about that, unlike Panini. So, game worn card of the glory years of my Kings. They won the Cup 2012, 2014. So these are 6 of those players. It's really the main ones. I guess Dustin Brown's missing, but it's got the key pieces of those 2 titles, and then what some call mini dynasty. I wouldn't. But again, I don't like booklets, but this is one of my favorite just because it's 6 game used jerseys of my team, but also just of a great era. And again, not too expensive because it's the LA Kings, right? And it's hockey. All right, so top 10. My number 10 favorite card. This is a 2023 Topps Chrome Lids Clayton Kershaw Orange. So this came out of Lids, the store with all the hats. They had a promotion in around November. Buy a hat, a special collector's hat, which were cool, by the way. You get a free 4-card pack of Topps Chrome. Only could get through Lids. And they redid a lot of the current players in their old style. So this is the 2008 style, the rookie style, but modernized it. So I love this card, as you'll see later. But I love the orange. It pops. It sits in my hallway, and I look at it. It makes me happy. Number 25. A few of them have popped up. I have the gold and the refractor in the base. Still looking for the red, but this is one of my favorite cards. It's a rookie design, cool looking, orange, glossy, all the stuff I like. So number 9, this is more of a nostalgic card. This is the 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas. So any of us that collected the junk era or junk wax era from 87 to 93, this was one of the cards to get. This is his rookie from Leaf. It was collated, so if you bought a box and the card shop didn't mix the packs around, evidently you knew which pack in the box had the Frank Thomases. I never could afford 90 Leaf when I was collecting, but I had to go back and get this card just as my childhood. It was only $20. It's PSA 8. 10s are worth a decent amount of money. Again, it's a 8, so it's not worth a lot, but anyone who collected junk wax era baseball knows about that card. Sticking with the, I guess, pre-junk wax, card number 8. So Dan Marino rookie card. So this 84 top set is iconic. There's Elway, there's Marino, there's I think Eric Dickerson, one other rookie I'm missing, a couple others. But Elway and Marino are the highlights. Maybe Jim Kelly. But this is Dan Marino 84 Topps. This card I bought as a child. I was so happy. I saved up all my money for it. This is a PSA 6. A 10 is worth a lot of money. I just wanted to have the card. I think if I pay the same amount I did 20 years ago for a raw, or 30 years ago, than I did for the 8 or the 6, which is cool. One of my favorite cards. I have the Elway too, but that one was always a special card for me. Number 7. So this is and I'll tell you why this card is one of my favorites. This is a Topps 28 Tribute Kershaw relic. Now, as I was talking about with a lot of Panini stuff, the relics, the jerseys, they make some vague statement of it's guaranteed by Panini, but it's not. Doesn't mean it's game worn. Doesn't mean it was even worn by the player, or maybe he put it on and took it right off. Who knows? They're very ambiguous in terms of was the jersey used and how. I like this card because you see it's got that MLB certificate, that little diamond thing. So, which if you look it up online, was used and is connected to a specific game he pitched. So he actually wore this jersey. And so that's what I like about it. It has the authentication sticker with the exact game he played in. So in the world of relics that were could have been maybe worn at some point by the player, probably not. That's why, and I just like the cards. It's cool. I have a few of them actually. They're fairly cheap. All right, so number 10976. So this card, as a kid, card I dreamt of, Joe Montana 1981 Topps. So this card, I could never afford it even back then. I was a kid. These were expensive. This was one of the Grail cards, obviously besides the mantle, but I just remember I love football, and I really wanted this card. I dreamt of owning it someday. And when I bought this card as a PSA 4, I was in heaven. Fairly cheap. Obviously, 10s are worth a ton of money. 9s as well. A 4, this is not. But just owning this card, I can't believe it. I would tell my childhood self that I own that. They would probably go crazy. All right, number 5, another card from that era, but a rare card. So this is a Shaq Beam Team. They did not print a lot of these. So this is not a junk wax card in the sense that there's a lot of printed, but this was the Shaq card to get. I remember buying Stadium Club packs. I couldn't afford most of them. I think they were pretty expensive at the time, but I dreamt of pulling a Beam Team, a Shaq Beam Team, or a Jordan. So it's a cool card. It stands up. It's cool looking today. It's got the design. One of those cards I went back, I had to get. A little more expensive because, again, it's rare, even a 7, but it's just a cool card. The Shaq card to own. Again, childhood me would go crazy. All right, number 4. This card I recently picked up. This is a KD auto card. So it's a not a sort of a license or a auto card you picked up in a box. It was hand signed. So I like the fact that he actually signed it. It's on card. It's authenticated, and it is hoops, but he's wearing his Warriors jersey, which is my team. So cool card. He touched the card. He signed it. It makes a difference versus a sticker auto where they could have signed it in years back. So I really like this card. It's really cool. All right, now we're at the top 3. So again, as much as I say I hate booklets, I do. But this, I couldn't pass up. It was too good of a deal. This is a Kershaw National Treasures auto. So it's got a jersey, that little hole. It's got his auto, and it's a booklet. So this card is game worn, as it says. Again, Panini sometimes, and it's game worn, it's not. But this one actually was game worn. And it's just cool looking. I got a really good deal on it too. So that's probably this is my number 3 card. I had to get it. I don't like booklets, but I make an exception. So my number 2 card. This is I went back and forth, but this is my number 2 favorite card. This is a Kershaw 2008 Topps rookie. I've bought and sold these. I've bought and sold so many. Finally kept one. It's a low grade because I just want to keep it. I always sell my 9s or 10s. But this is my favorite card. I've gotten maybe 15 of these slab myself. I've bought so many of raw versions. I've sold them. Buy, sell, but it's my favorite card. It's a rookie card. Here's true rookie. There's not that many parallels. There's a gold foil, gold, black, and chrome. They're all very, very expensive. I think the gold foil is a little more. So this is my favorite card. The card I always go back to is in the hobby. When I think about the cards I love, it's my photo and some of my accounts. My favorite player. So that is my second favorite card. This number 1. Sticking on that topic, I love game use stuff. I love autos. I love relics. So this is my favorite card. This is a Topps 2020 Topps Now, but it's got a base from the World Series in 2020. So it's a great looking card. It's got a relic, an actual game use base. It's got the authenticity. It's slabbed. I don't really care. That's an 8. It's actually better than I thought. So it's a relic from the field. It's my favorite card. I got a good deal on it. They're not super expensive, but they're not cheap either. So I will probably never part with this card. If I had to pick one card, just in terms of what I love, it's this card. It's not the most valuable card, although it is pretty good. It's a couple $100 probably. But definitely my favorite card. I love game use stuff, especially if it's just something beyond a jersey, like in case it's a base at the World Series of his only World Series win. So that is my favorite card. So those are my top 10 cards. Tell me what you think. Obviously, every collection is different. There's no right or wrong answer. It's not all about value, although these are probably 10 of my higher value cards. I've had more I've sold, but these are the ones that have stuck in my collection for a while and probably will. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like to collect. Tell me how, do you like them slabbed? I like them slabbed, as you can see. Not so much the value, just they're protected, they're sealed. I don't have to worry about card savers and top loaders and dust. So they're protected. But tell me what you think. What do you collect? What do you like? What do you in my collection? And we'll do this in a quarter. We'll see what's still here. We'll see if my rankings change. Maybe I have new stuff. Maybe some of this I sell. Who knows? But hope you enjoyed that. And I look forward to learning about all your collections. Take care. Have a good one.